Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I am going to be producing one of my songwriting clients. He writes the songs and I produce for him. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of producing for him in real time. Let me see if I can get the chat going up here. Got it. All right. Streaming software connected. All right. I think I'm learning. Okay, got it. All right, so yeah, today I am literally just going to be doing some fun work on Mr. Gary's awesome new song, and we're going to be streaming it live. He's already gotten it copyrighted, so that's really exciting. But yes, okay, super excited to jump in. Let's see if we can get started. I hope everyone can hear the sound and me really clearly. I'm gonna be playing some guitar today, gonna be playing some drums today, gonna be playing some bass today, gonna be playing some steel guitar today. We're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff. We might be playing some keys at some point. I might be singing some country style vocals. So okay, in the meantime, for anyone who ends up showing up and watching the first bit of the live stream, here's currently what Mr. Gary has on his track. He's already gotten this copyrighted, so he should be good to go on that. Let me see if I can get that open. And we're chilling. Okay, here's what Mr. Gary has. Let's go. Take a listen.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and I almost flew, stepped on a tack and I fell on my back, gotta give me a drink.
Okay. Yep.
Can't wake up but it's almost noon, can't walk straight to the back of my room, girlfriend wants me to show her the moon, gotta get me a drink.
Yeah.
And that bourbon sweet.
I like it. I like how it modulates to major here. This is cool.
It's sure a treat. Gonna drink it all night until I'm feeling no pain. Yeah, I'm sure a sight, 'cause I've been drinking all night.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm feeling tight, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
Okay,
Got back
cool.
home and I had a fight. Girlfriend's mad that I stayed up all night. Tiptoed around.
Sweet. I like it so far.
into the
Yeah.
bed.
All right. I have an idea of what's kind of going on. So I need to build some parts around this that feel really good. So I actually want to start with that main guitar riff. It looks like he's using Contact. I don't have Contact, but he was kind enough to bounce out this audio for me. What I'm going to do, I think, is try to see if I can build an acoustic line that's similar in feel, but actually me playing the real acoustic, and I think that that's really going to make this sound a lot better. I've got my talkback mic down there. Okay, so let's get this set up for an acoustic, just like something to start with here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a compressor. We're just going to find some generic settings that'll work for now, because right now my main goal is just to get something laid down to start with. I want to build a skeleton for what this might look like. So I'm just going to do some presets because that's going to save a lot of time. I'm just throwing in something quick. You know, maybe I don't want to do the improve. Let me do acoustic guitar, whatever this just gives us. Yeah, a little bit of paper noise. Let's bring that down. It's a little too aggressive. Okay, this is fine for right now. It just gives us a good starting point. I don't want to go too crazy here. What do we have as far as buses? Nothing. One of the first things I want to do is create a band verb. So let's get that moving here. That way we can band verb. Let me see if I can get just a nice little reverb going here. Let's go ahead and just cancel out all this EQ. Don't care about all this. We'll EQ it afterwards. Let's go ahead and put this up to 100% wet. Let's make pre-delay 0, decay like 3 seconds. That's fine for right now. Okay, so what I'd like to do is actually EQ this right afterwards and sort of take care to make it a nice sort of rounded dark reverb that's not getting anything's way. Okay, this is good enough for now. So what I'm going to do is actually start layering in acoustic. I have no idea exactly what I'm going to play so far, but, you know, we could definitely kind of get started and try some things in order to make this guitar part feel good. So I'm going to actually play the real guitar here. So we've got C minor, E flat major, F, ambiguous, maybe major, maybe minor, you know, who knows? And then we're gonna go back to C. I like it. So we put on click. Okay, it's got a pushed 16th note there. I'm probably gonna switch that up to make it just a little bit. I want it to fit in a rhythmic box. I want it to have a rhythmic identity, really, a little bit more than that. So let's see, 2, 3. All right, that feels okay. Let me see if I can play that a couple times so I can actually like record it well. That's all right. I like the slide there. That's okay. Maybe I can play some like, maybe I can play some rhythm stuff on top of it, or some then maybe, I don't know, something like that. That could be cool. Anyway, then maybe for a verse 2, I'll probably take it instead of the finger picky sort of style. Maybe I'll do it with like a palm mute, like something like that might be really nice. Okay, let me tip my microphone down just a little bit so it can hear my guitar. Let's see how I do with this. I'm gonna try to just like play it a few different ways, try to see if I can find something that sounds really decent here. Okay, let's just try something. Pretty close for our first go, not terrible. Let's see how it sounds in context. So the nice part about producing something like this in this modern country style is that I only need to play it really, really well once. Okay, let me try a few more times. Let me see if I can get a good playthrough here. It's okay. It's not bad. Actually, I didn't mind my first chord, C. That wasn't terrible. Let me go one or two more times here. This is looking pretty good as a loop. As soon as we get it locked and loaded, we're gonna be able to take it and really make something pretty good out of it. All right, let's go. Not bad. Let me go a couple more times. Pretty good. Nope, not quite. I want to make sure that finger picking is locked in.
Stood my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and I almost blew, stepped on a tack and I fell on my back. Gotta give me a drink.
Not bad. I just got to get a couple good takes here, and that's all it's gonna take. I actually don't mind playing it along with the verse there because it kind of helps me keep my bearings of where I am. I'll try it.
Stood my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and I almost blew, stepped on a tack and I fell on my back. Gotta give me a drink.
I missed that last one. Let's go again. That was pretty close on that one. Oh wait, I should go. I should certainly go share this to Facebook because a couple people have asked me to let me know when I'm going live. So I will do that super quick. In the meantime, I'm just gonna play what I actually have so far of the song so you can kind of hear the vibe of the song.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room. Tripped on the cat and I almost flew. Stepped on a tack and I fell on my back. Gotta give me a drink. Can't wake up, but it's almost noon. Can't walk straight to the back of my room. Girlfriend wants me to show her the moon. Gotta give me a drink. And that bourbon's sweet. Yeah, it's sure a treat. Gonna drink it all night until I'm feeling no pain. Yeah, I'm sure a sight.
Oh, I like that chorus there.
'Cause I've been drinking all night.
I love that electric loop.
Sure, I'm feeling tight. 'Cause I'm feeling no pain. Got back home and I had a fight. Girlfriend's mad that I stayed up all night. Tiptoed around to the edge of the bed. The
There we go.
under my head.
Okay, post, and then
Kinda spinning,
if you're here, say hi and hang out with me for a bit.
Bar rooms closed all down the lane.
There we go. All right, I think we've got that posted, and we can jump in. And that's all the song that we have so far, but that's fine. We can certainly build a good skeleton around that. All right, let's see if I can get going with actually playing this little riff in time. So this is the riff we had. I like it, and I like how it's pushing that 16th note. What I want to do, I want to have that slide in at the beginning of each part of each chord, because I think that's going to really help make that feel almost like it's a main theme, or it's a main character of our story by us playing that every time the same. Let's try it. That's pretty close. Let's try again. See if we can get a really good recording on that. Ooh, pretty good on my first chord, but I didn't slide in right. Actually, I think everything except for the last chord was pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and try to keep some of that. That was pretty decently played. Let me see how it sounds. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and keep it, and I will go back and replay it perfectly later if need be, but I don't even know if I need to. I don't even know if I need to. So let me hit flex, and then we're going to go to polyphonic. What this means is that we want Logic to hear that there are multiple notes happening all at once when it quantizes. So let's go to the 16th note, 1E and a 2E and let's see how it did. Oh, let me kill the original guitar here, and let's see how it sounds. Okay, let's kill this because it messed up a little bit. And that doesn't quite sound right either. Let's get that right in time. And that messed up here on the quantization. There we go. Okay. So let's get this out and quantized here. And now we can copy and paste it as we need to throughout this verse. I think that fits exactly. All right, so let's leave this alone as is. And now we need to come up with something for the chorus that's really pretty and really open. So we're gonna play actually in C shapes here. We've got our 1 major 7. I'm probably gonna do like a 4 major 7. And then go to the minor 4. I'm gonna check my tuning of 1 string real quick. Just a hair under. Oh, excuse me. sneezed on the cat. Sorry, buddy. Yikes. Okay, there we go. That should be fine. And then we're gonna play 1 major 7, and then, oh yeah, that minor 4 there is gonna be super fun. Okay, so and what I'm gonna do, just for fun, for whoever ends up hanging out with me here, I'm gonna try to sing some of the vocals. That way we have something really cool to listen to with, like, that will go super well with the polished instrumentation that we have in. I think Gary did a perfect job of putting in a starting vocal. But if we have like kind of the more close to the end result vocal laid down, I think that'll be a little bit easier to build around. All right. Well, I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna try it. This is not gonna go well. We're just gonna try it anyway.
Give me a drink, and that bourbon sweet, yeah, it's a treat. Gonna drink it all night until I'm feeling the pain. Yeah.
Now I know that we have some problems with the electric slide. This will be eventually fixed. So actually, let me go ahead and mute this just so that it doesn't get in the way. That's having a specific frequency issue where they're playing an A natural, but my guitar is playing this A flat here. So it'll be eventually resolved.
Give me a drink, and that bourbon sweet.
I don't know what I want to do here. I think I'm going to try to make it really a smooth, open rhythmic pattern, like. I like that. We're gonna do that little, right at the end. So we're gonna start 1 major 7, 4 major 7, minor 4, hold, and that'll be our chord progression for this chorus. Let's give it a shot.
Give me a drink, and that bourbon sweet.
No, I want to do da da do da. I want to change that rhythm here. All right, here we go. I'll keep the progression running. Yeah, that feels like a fun loop. Let's do that. That's gonna be really cool. There we go. That's perfect for right now, just as a starting point to layer in. Okay, and now I think I'm going to replace Gary's vocals with mine, just so that as we build this song, it will have my voice to kind of build it around. So let's go ahead and delete some of this empty space. Let's bring this up here. This will work for right now. It's perfect as is, just for what it is. So we're gonna make sure that it's flex time to polyphonic. We're gonna quantize it to the 16th note. We're gonna check it real quick to make sure that it's nice and in time. So let me solo my talkback mic. That way we can hear me actually talk while we do this. So by the way, if you're here, hello, welcome, say hi. I'd love to just chat, because I'm not on the clock right now. I do project rates, so you know, I can chat. I can do an ask me anything sort of thing. But yes, welcome. Here is some acoustic guitar. Let me see if I can get this perfectly quantized. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, so we're going to do that. And then same thing for here. Great. I really like that fret noise. That sounds good here. That sounded rushed. Yeah, we're going to move that back just a little bit. Even though it says it's quantized, it's not. You got to trust your ear over your eye for sure. This sounds like it's a little ahead as well with the click. That's a little closer. It's good enough for right now. There we go. All right, let's kill this. There we are. Something weird here too. Let's get rid of all that. Let's get rid of all that. All right. All right, some weirdness with the quantization. Let's fix it. This is a little bit late. That's fine. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and bring this up a little bit. Make it right in time. That's good enough. Love it. We love to see it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to let this mute happen right on beat 1 there. We don't care about this because we're going to delete it anyway. It's not even supposed to be here. Why? Because our main guitar player is coming back. So we're going to separate this into finger style here, and then this is going to be strum. We may need to EQ it differently. So by having 2 tracks, that gives us a lot of flexibility here. All right. This is way too loud. Let me make this chill. I'm gonna bring in everything at -12 here.
Sweet, yeah, it's sure a treat. Gonna drink it all night until I'm feeling no pain.
Cool, that's great. That's fine. We'll do the lead vocals here in a second. Kind of a little bit, you know, as much of the country style as I can put in with my voice being a little bit tired today, but it doesn't matter. It's just a scratch to give me a something to build around. Okay, so we have this. Let's go ahead and copy and paste. The cool thing is once you play it really well, you can copy and paste it as needed. And then we're going to be going into another chorus here. We might have different lyrics or whatever. So let me go ahead and grab the markers. And then we're going to say chorus 2 here. This is subject to change. We might move this later. But anyway, what we can do is we can go find that exact point that we started the chorus last time. And we can go paste it again right here for the AG strum. So now we have this whole thing built around it. All right, so another thing is we need to, I'm just going to make a new, I'm just going to make something new here. I know what I'm going to do. So we're going to send this to a bus. That way all of we're going to do bus 20. This is going to be, I have a channel strip setting for lead vocals that's just like kind of built already. It's not perfect, but it's like good enough. To just give us a good sense of what's going on. So we're going to put this down to 6K, threshold a little less aggressive. There we go. Okay. So we're chilling now. I can go in and sing some lyrics. So I have already done a little bit of updating on some lyrics for the chorus. I'm just going to sing the lyrics as is. I think that they need a little bit of revision, but you know, they're in an okay spot now. So I'm just going to sing them as is. And then I'll probably sing a few revisions for the chorus that I think might be good here. So I don't remember how this goes. Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and almost blew. That sounds pretty fine for right now. We need to go make our other verbs and delays and things like that. So let's grab our lead vocal verb. I have some side chain compression, meaning whenever my voice comes in, the reverb shuts up. It shuts up and it does not allow the reverb to come in loud. But then right after I'm finished singing, the compressor kicks off and then the verb comes in right afterwards. It's a super, super handy trick. So let me put in some verb. Let's go get some delay. Let's go get some delay, baby. All right, so we got bus 21 will be, what did I just do? Oh, no, this is supposed to be bus 12. My bad. So then let's put this one over to some nice delay here. Again, that's going to have lead vocal. There we go. All right. Good enough. So we've got some reverb and some delay. It should be fine for what it is. But you'll see what I mean by the reverb and delay in just a second. So whenever I'm singing, the reverb kind of ducks away. And whenever I'm done singing, the reverb floods in and gives me a nice little tail on the vocal. But anyways, that's a little trick that I've learned. Let me see if I can get a little bit of this recorded. I'm not sure how well I remember the melody here, but I'm going to do my best. Let me see how my levels are. Yeah, they're looking hot, but that's because I have a compressor. I'm just going to test it and see what happens. All right. Lead vocals coming in. Stubbed my toe on the way to my room. Tripped on the cat then I almost blew. Stepped on a tack and fell on my back. Gotta get me a drink. So, I think I want to make a note change as well. Let's listen.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and I almost blew, stepped on a tack and I fell on my back, gotta get me a drink.
I like, I think on this drink, we're going to do something special. We're going to go up an octave on that. You'll see what I mean. I think it's going to be really cool. By the way, if you're here, feel free to say hello. I would love to chat. I can chat at any point. I'm watching the chat and would be honored to just like kind of hang out with you for a little bit, right? That's all this is I'm doing some producing work and, you know, trying to share some of my, some of what I do on a live stream. So let me try this lead vocal. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to get my best country accent on. All right, here we go. You can tell I'm a little stuffy though, but that's okay. Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and I almost blew, stepped on a tack and fell on my back, gotta get me a drink. Can't wake up, but it's almost noon, can't walk straight to the back of my room, girlfriend wants me to show her a room. Nope. Girlfriend wants me to show her a room. That was not it. Let me go ahead and duplicate this. And so because I'm duplicating this lead track that's already bust out properly, we have all the effects already there. All right, let's go. We got to keep going, bro. We got to keep going. What is it? Girlfriend wants me to show her the moon. Got to get me a drink. This is subject to change later. What I'll do is I'll work with Mr. Gary at some point, but anyway, let me jump in. And walk straight to the back of my room. Girlfriend wants me to show her the moon. Gotta get me a drink. And that bourbon sweet. Oh, wait, I forgot. We might be changing these lyrics for the chorus. By the way, I like to use 2 tracks here just because it makes sure that I can edit properly really, really quickly. And I find that the take folder just takes way too long to do. All right. I actually did have a chance to think about these chorus lyrics, and I think I've made just a couple of revisions here that I think might make it feel really, really smooth. So let's try it. So before we had, and that bourbon sweet, yeah, it's sure a treat. Gonna drink it all night till I'm feeling no pain. But I want to make use of that minor 4 chord that we've got going on in our guitar. So I want to kind of do a couple things with the melody, and then I've also lightly changed the words here. And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me. And then I want to make use of that minor 4 till I'm feeling that A flat that doesn't normally belong in our key. We're in the key of C, by the way. That means no flats, no sharp, 0 flats, 0 sharp. So what we can do is sing A flat over top of an F chord, and that turns into a minor chord, which sounds almost like it's a question. You'll see exactly what I mean in a second. I'm also considering using a little bit of a lighter tone head voice for that top note because I'm feeling no pain, and making it real kind of gentle and soft. That might be cool. All right. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Give me a drink. Oh, no. I forgot the words. Oh, and that bourbon sweet. All right, I got it. Maybe I should make these bigger so I can see them. I don't know how I managed to make this, small. Oh, that's too big. Relax. All right, we got it. Good enough for right now. This is just for me to be able to read. All right. Give me a drink. And that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. Then I'll let it take. No, wait, I didn't put that in the right spot. Let's go again. And that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. Could be neat. Could be neat to kind of go into a full head voice there. Now notice what didn't change. My physical volume did not change. All that changed was my tone. Right? Those are 2 distinct things. So you can use that as an artist. Keep your volume the same. No matter how high or low a note is, keep your volume around the same, but then change your tone to make your audience feel something differently. Anyways, that's part of what I want to do in these producing streams is just share a little bit of kind of like what I do and why. And maybe it'll help someone. Maybe it won't. But anyway, let's jump in. Let's go. Let's see how it sounded. And that bourbon sweet,
It's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
Till I'm feeling no pain. I gotta get that faster. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. I gotta make sure that goes way faster.
And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
Yeah, too slow. All right, we're gonna go again. That was okay as far as the style, but I definitely gotta stay right with that click. All right, we're gonna go again. Here we go.
Give me a drink. And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
All right, let's try that. Is that any better?
And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
I don't like it. We're gonna go again. That was better though, for sure. It was better on the rhythm. Cause I'm feeling no pain. 3, 4. That's where I want that rhythm. All right, let's try it.
Give me a drink. And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
All right, that was a little cleaner. Let's just keep it for now.
And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
Little low on that D natural there. All right.
Take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
All right, that was a little cleaner.
Till I'm feeling no pain.
Actually, it was a little too high. Let me go again. I can fix that.
Take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
All right, cool. Yeah, you can see the volume's the same, but my tone is what is different, and that is how I get away with not having to change all my settings, but instead I just change my tone. I just change what I actually record into the microphone. You don't have to go edit a bunch of stuff if you just record it right.
Let it take the rest of me.
Let's see what happens.
Till I'm feeling no pain.
You know, let me try it in chest voice with a breathy tone. I don't love the head voice. It was a cool idea at first, but I just don't like it.
Till I'm feeling no pain.
That might work better. Yeah, I was gonna do chest voice. Hey, if you're in chat and you have a thought or suggestion, you're like, hey, I liked that, or hey, you should try it another way. I'm cool with that. Like, I'm just here to hang and chill. So, hello for anyone who is in the chat. Welcome to my live country music stream. If you don't, if you don't know already, this is just a song that I have been hired to produce, and Mr. Gary sent me over the song. Sent me over the lyrics, sent me over some vision of what he wants, and then it's just my job to execute that. So far, I have taken his main guitar riff that he recorded through just a software instrument, and I've actually played something similar on an actual physical guitar, recorded it in, got it edited, and now we're kicking in some vocals. We'll be kicking in some bass and drums just in a bit. But yeah. Oh, hi. It's Victoria. Hello. Welcome. Okay, so let's keep going. Super excited. Let's see if we can get the rest of this this last line here.
Only thing I need, I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
All right, maybe that was better. I think the head voice was a little too weak in comparison to the chest voice parts earlier. Let's try it.
Me till I'm feeling no pain.
I want to make it more country though. It's close. It's close. Let's try it.
Take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
Better.
Till I'm feeling no pain.
Okay, one more.
Take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
All right, that felt like it had the sort of right emotion. We'll see.
Till I'm feeling no pain.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine for now. Let's just keep it as a placeholder. This is fine for where we are. Let's keep going. Oh my gosh. My wife is in the chat and my son is there. Hi, Zeke. Okay, so we got to keep going here. We have the first half of the chorus done for this. We've got the guitar recorded. We're going to punch in some bass, drums, and steel guitar and electric guitar in a little bit. But anyways, we got to keep going here. I know I'm sure a sight because I've been drinking all night. But sure I'm feeling all right because I'm feeling no pain. All right, here we go.
Feeling no pain.
Oh, I missed it. Hang on, where's the lyrics? Oh, there.
Feeling no pain. I know I'm sure a sight, 'cause I've been drinking all night, but I sure am feeling
But I sure am feeling all right. Yeah, it's better. All right, here we go. We got to get that better.
Feeling no pain. I know I'm sure a sight, 'cause I've been drinking all night.
I don't like the rhythm. I like the style, but not the rhythm.
Feeling no pain.
All right, let's try it.
I know I'm sure a sight, 'cause I've been drinking all night, but I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
All right, pretty good there. Not terrible. Let's see how it sounds in context.
I know I'm sure a sight, 'cause I've been drinking all night, but I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
All right, it's gonna have to work for right now. Also, that guitar riff coming back in that we recorded a little bit earlier is so fun.
I'm feeling no pain.
And then we're back to that kind of just riff. All right, let's bring that down. All right, so what should I do now? What should I do now? We're gonna leave verse 2 alone. We're gonna leave verse 2 alone. Because I just want to build out verse 1 first. So let's see what this sounds like.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and I almost blew, stepped on a tack and fell on my back, gotta give me a drink.
I want to re-record that octave jump. I want to record that octave jump again to kind of make it just a little bit. I want to aim it a little better. All right.
Stepped on a tack and fell on my back, gotta give me a drink.
Yeah, I want to like kind of slide off of it on that whole step bend.
Back, gotta give me a drink.
It's better. Let me try it one more time.
Stepped on a tack, gotta fell on my back, gotta give me a drink.
All right, let's try that.
My back, gotta give me a drink.
It almost sounds auto-tuned. That's funny.
Gotta give me a drink.
Yeah, let me just try it again. It just sounds like kind of jagged.
Stepped on a tack and fell on my back. Gotta give me a drink.
I like it, but I just want to have better control.
Drink.
There, that's better.
Fell on my back. Gotta give me a drink.
A little bit faster on it, otherwise good.
Fell on my back. Gotta give me a drink.
There we go. Much better on the timing on that. Oh, anytime, Victoria. I don't really care. Actually, right after Kevin's lesson would be best. So like 7:25.
On my back, gotta give me a drink. Can't wake up.
You know what? This is good enough. This is good enough. All right. This is good enough for right now. Let me try to throw this in. Right.
Stepped on a tack and fell on my back. Gotta give me a drink. Can't wake up, but
good enough for right now.
Noon. Can't walk straight to the back of my room. Girlfriend wants me to show her the moon. Gotta give me a drink. And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure a sight. Not
terrible for right now.
I've been drinking all night, but I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
All right, this is already bothering me. I need to take out some of the low end from this guitar. Like, there's just no reason for it to have so much lows in it.
No pain.
There we go. Now, there probably is a reason to have a little bit more lows engaged on the finger picking, but we're just going to keep it out for right now. All right, let's keep moving here. And what I want to do next is I actually would like to hit some like accents with my acoustic guitar here to kind of like go along with the riffs. What are they doing here? I might want to replay this in my own way. Let me listen to it real quick. Is that... Actually, that's not bad. All right, let's take out this last one. We're going to do this with an electric guitar later. Let me just mute this so that I know that I'm supposed to do that at some point. We're going to do that with an electric guitar later on with a really nice round tone. All right, yeah, I like this kind of flirting with minor and major together. This is where I want the loop to actually start. So how do I make this work? All right, we're gonna cut this literally just like these 3 16th notes worth, and we're gonna stick this right here, and we're gonna bring this back, and we're gonna tie these together. Let's see if we can make this sound good. Let's see if we can make this sound good, because I want this to blend better. Wait, whoa, hold up. But you know what? That's fine as is. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. Hello, welcome to my producing live stream. Say hi in chat if you're here. But yeah, long story short is we are producing a song written by Mr. Gary. He gave us a starting point right here. If you want to hear what that sounds like, feel free to go back in the live stream to hear a little bit of Gary's original. I think it was like right kind of towards the beginning. And then yeah, we're just punching in vocals, we're punching in guitars, we're doing all of the stuff to kind of build this out to a full song. But yeah, feel free to say hi if you're here. I'd love to hang with you.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and I almost blew, stepped on a tack and fell on my back. Gotta give me a drink, can't wake up.
All right, cool. That's fine for right now. What I really want to do is I want to go back in and do some acoustic guitar accents that kind of are similar to this little loop that I have here. So let me see what I can cook up. Let me see what I can cook to find some kind of really interesting textures to put over top of this. So I don't know what to do yet.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and I almost blew, stepped on a tack.
So let me take out the vocals real quick just to get an idea of what this actually sounds like. That could work, right? Like 3, 4, or sorry. Something like that could work, where we just put in some like nice, thick, really like punchy accents. So let's think about that. What could that sound like? So you have like the do do after first, and then you have the accent right afterwards. Do 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 do. That could be kind of interesting to have those rhythms kind of go back and forth together. Let's just try it. Why not? Oh no, I missed it. Here, let's try that again. Whoops, wrong button. I missed it again. That is a hard place to come in. So it's just right on beat 1. Okay, not bad. I like the part. Now I need to actually tip my mic towards it. There we go. Hi YouTube, welcome. This is my live producing stream. Good to see you. Feel free to say hi in chat. Would love to hang out with you. I'm just doing some fun producing. I'm doing an acoustic guitar kind of lick right now. I've already played it one time. Look at that. Yes, it's Mr. Gary himself, the man, the myth, the legend. Good to see you, sir. So, yeah, I'm going to jump in, try to do a little bit of a hard accent there on top of the fingerstyle guitar, and let's see how that sounds. Okay, let's keep it for now. I don't even know if it's perfect, but it doesn't really matter. The whole idea is that it gives us something to build off of and allows us to make some very quick progress on building out this song. So we're going to go ahead and go to monophonic here because this is only one note at a time. We're going to go ahead and do 16th note, 1E, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... All right, let's try it. See what happens. Oh, that messed up here. Let me get that fixed. And you know what? I'm going to actually take out the second 16th note of each of these to let it kind of be a little more natural. There we go. Let's unquantize that. There we go. All right, let's try it. Let's see how it sounds in context. Let me take out the metronome. All right, this will work for right now just as a placeholder. We're going to get some more lows in there as we go, but this is fine just as a placeholder for the moment. All right, let's go ahead and drag this to the appropriate places. And this is the cool part. When you play something really well, you can build on it for an entire song. So yeah. This is probably too loud in the mix, but it's fine as is. Like just playing it like that seems like it'll work out fine. Just a little accent. That'll work. All right. So we have that little electric slide intro. I think that's perfect. We've got this loop here, which I think is also perfect. So we can use that loop. The drummer is going to eventually, I might actually keep this, rarely do I like software drums, but I think I might keep this all the way up into the chorus. So let me go ahead and split this off. There we go. All right, let's see what happens here. You know what? It might be fun putting in some keys for the lows here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just delete that and see if I can find studio instruments. Let's get a blank version of this. Let me kill the reverb as well on the piano. Okay, so I could probably just play that with one hand from where I'm sitting right now. So what I'm thinking is I could just play the chords really nice and low on those accents for the piano. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Actually, I don't know that I love that because it's the maybe I do it on the one. Maybe I do that. Something like that might work. Yeah, I'm thinking that piano sounds better right on beat one. I mean, it's just, it's going to punch harder. Although, you know what we need to do? Yeah, you know what we need to do? We need to do two things. One, we need to turn this into MIDI. How do I do that? There it is. It's MIDI. That's great. So now we need to create another one because I have an electronic kit right behind me that I can actually use directly for this. Cool. Yeah, that's going to work out fine. We'll deal with this later. I don't even want to deal with this until later. We're going to kill the chorus right now. I can actually hop on the drum kit to be able to play something in real time. All right. Is this just the drum kit? Yes, it is. Okay, good. We're gonna mess with that a little bit. All right, let's see if we can get going with our keys here. Nice and low. Whoops, I missed something. Oh, I played it in the wrong region here. Let's try that again. Here we go. And oh yeah, dark. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I missed that last note, but I don't even care. I could just fix it. There we go. This was not supposed to be a D, it was supposed to be a C, but I can just fix it right away. I need to be careful of how I quantize this because we have that little pickup there. All right. We didn't do the pickup the previous time, but we can just quantize all this to the 16th note. Let's just call that even. It's probably fine for right now. It's just here to give us a starting point. Yeah, it just gives it a little bit more punch at the beginning of the note to give us that chord structure. Let's yeah, it's fine. All right, we don't want to compete with the bass guitar later. And we might even change up this drummer. I don't love that it's not quantized exactly. It's like pushed just a hair bit behind. So what would... I don't think I can get away with quantizing this. Maybe I can. Yeah. Yep. Good. Yeah, that's good for right now. I need to actually quantize this acoustic slide verse because it's not quite in time. So we're going to go to monophonic. We're going to get it on the grid and we're going to put it into 16th note. Let's try it. Actually, let me get my talk back. How's everyone doing today? What's one positive thing that's happened in your day so far? That's what I want to hear from everyone in the chat. Yeah, there we go. That did not work properly. There we are. It's fine. And that's the second part of the loop. There's something weird happened at the end there. But I'm glad that Zeke took a nap. That is good. And congratulations, Gary, on getting another Spotify playlist spot. That's amazing. Oh, that's just how the loop is. Okay. The only awkward part about this is that we do need to grab a crossfade right here. Let's try it. That's not it. So maybe what I do is I just chop the end of this and then do that. Maybe that will make this better. Yeah, let's try that. Perfect. That killed that extra noise. So then now we know our acoustic slide during the verse is in time. Let's bring it down to minus 12. Oh, that's pretty good there. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. Great. And I haven't done anything with this yet. Okay, yeah, we'll deal with that in a minute. right, we have the lead vocal. Let me put that on. And actually, just to make it a little easier to kind of listen to and hear, we're going to grab some pitch correction. But I have to be very careful with this pitch correction because we're using mode mixture. We can't put it in the major key because there are some notes that I do that are not in key. So we've added an E flat as well as an A flat and an A flat and a B flat in this key. So when we do this pitch correction, it's really not even, it's basically just, what do you call it? Chromatic all. But anyways, yeah, we've got it. Let's see if we can run what we have.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and almost blew, stepped on a tack and fell on my back. Gotta give me a drink. Can't wake up, but it's almost noon. Can't walk straight to the back of my room. Girlfriend wants me to show her the moon. Gotta give me a drink. And that bourbon sweet.
All right. Now, I'm going to get rid of this here. We don't need all that. We can go ahead and get kind of creative here. Once we build out pieces of a song, we can edit them as we go if need be. But this is perfect for this type of song to just be low and kind of driving for the keys during this part. But during the chorus, we need something a little bit sweeter. Because we're going to major, so we have... Ooh, you know what I could do? You know what I could do for YouTube? I could actually pull up the virtual keyboard so you can see what I'm playing in real time. I forgot that I could do that. That's super fun. Can everyone see that keyboard? Does that work properly? I hope it does. But I'm going to raise the volume of this one so I can actually hear it while I play. I think I may have taken a few too many lows out of that. But anyways. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad that it works. All right, so let me get this over here.
Give me a drink.
I got to come up with a part.
And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure a sigh, 'cause I've been drinking all night. But I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
Yeah, we could do something fun here with this piano. Let me see what I can do. Because my main goal for this piano is to be so different from the verse. We want it to really feel like you're playing a piano in such a different way. We want it to be very beautiful and melodic. So let me try a couple times here.
Girlfriend wants me to show her the moon. Gotta give me a drink. And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure a sigh, 'cause I've been drinking all night. But I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
Ooh, that could be fun to do that little run at the end. Okay, I'm gonna try that just for kicks and giggles. We're just gonna put that in and see what happens.
Give me a drink. And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure a sigh.
Oh man, quantizing that's gonna be a pain. All right.
And that
You know what? Actually, after playing that, I already know that I want to do something different. We're going to do an accent right here, then land on the one right there. Let's try that. Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Let me get the 16th note quantization here. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, let's slam this note really hard and make these ones just a little bit less aggressive. This isn't like mixed or anything like that, but that's a little better. Oh. I get it. Okay.
It's the only thing I need. I let it take the
I want to push that 8th note again. we'll just go back down. I'm just trying to make a fun little melodic thing here to go with it. Sure, whatever. Yeah, that's better, but it's just too loud. All of these are like just too loud velocity, so I can just turn them down. There we go. Yeah, I can just do all this. This one feels okay. Actually, that feels okay. I don't even want to touch that. Okay, great. So we can go ahead and cut that. We can start this right on the and of 4, and it should just work. Let's try it. Not bad here. It's good enough for now. So by leaving a little bit of rhythmic space there at the end of the word pain, as well as being on that minor 4, it does two things. One, it highlights the minor 4, which is kind of fun and cool. But let me go ahead and join these, and then let me go ahead and also join this to make sure I'm not having any problems.
Give me a drink and that bourbon sweet.
There we go, that's better.
I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure inside.
Leaves a little bit of a question feeling if you leave a little bit of rhythmic space there, and it leaves room for the word pain. We need to get some more drums in here in a minute, and I need to imitate that electric slide chorus. I actually have a slide, so I can play it myself with presets that we can kind of tailor to our needs, so to speak. No pun intended for the fact that I'm Taylor Academy Music.
I'm feeling no pain.
That piano feels so good in the verse. I love how the I didn't even mean for this to happen. This is certainly a happy accident, but the guitar and the piano end up kind of having a baton pass moment. Here it is. Super cool. They kind of like play hand in hand. Okay, that sounds good for the verse. Now let's go back, see if we can listen to everything in total so far. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start cleaning up this file already, because it's going to get really hectic here if we don't. So we're going to call this AG for acoustic guitar. I actually don't need these files because these are Gary's original files. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of Gary's original files that he sent me, except for the garnish, like the electric slide and the acoustic slide and whatnot. We're going to put that all up top, and we're going to hide it, just so it cleans up our file. We can make it really easy to access our information. So we're going to say keys, input monitor, and this is just going to be keys. A little bit of organization never hurt nobody. And then all of this stuff is currently in the garnish category, which is just extra instrumentation and extra loops and things like that. We're going to do that. We've got drums down here. We're going to put drums below, or the garnish below the drums. The acoustic guitar and keys are in a good spot. So we need to figure out what all needs to actually occur here as far as instruments. I don't think this song needs bass on verse 1. I just don't, especially since with these low keys.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and I almost blew, stepped on a tack and fell on my back. Gotta give me a drink. Can't wake up, but it's almost noon. Can't walk straight to the back of my room. Girlfriend wants me to show her the moon. Gotta give me a drink. And that bourbon sweet.
And we got to figure out what we're doing here for the chorus. I might just be able to get the drums in a good spot, but I kind of want to just play them. It's going to be easier for me to just physically play the drums. So I don't know how to do this. I'm going to have to turn off my talkback mic for a second, but I'm going to turn on the speakers and the drums, because the drum kit that Gary used to send over, I actually really like it. I usually don't like Logic's like canned drums, but I have my own drum kit that I could use, but I think I like Logic so much that I think I'm just going to use it. So I've bounced that out now to where I can actually play it on the drum kit behind me, but I need to turn off the talkback mic. So I will be back in just a second. What I'm going to do is play the drums, which means I have to turn off the talkback mic. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to play the drums for something that could work for the chorus. I'm going to try it a couple times and see what I can do. Okay, here we go.
And walk straight to the back of my room. Girlfriend wants me to show her the moon. Gotta give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure inside, 'cause I've been drinking all night. But I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
Okay, I didn't hate it. I think I want to take another pass at drumming this. I just don't know if it was really like 100% exactly what I was hoping for.
Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of.
I think I don't mind that heavy accent on beat 2, but like it just doesn't. I think I want it to be like doom god doom ga. I want to put that accent on the and instead of right at the beginning of the beat. Let's try it one more time. Let's go. That was not terrible for a first run.
And walk straight to the back of my room. Girlfriend wants me to show her the moon. Gotta give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure inside, 'cause I've been drinking all night. But I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain. And walk straight to the back of my room. Girlfriend wants me to show her the moon. Gotta give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure inside, 'cause I've been drinking all night. But I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
Okay, how was that? Not too shabby. It was a little hard to hear the click from where I was sitting, but I think that that's okay. I can definitely get this quantized. I hope that was all right. That felt pretty clean, actually. It felt like it kept sort of the style from the verse, but then it was able to kind of put in a little bit more of a punchy, sort of fun accent. And let me, that's of course way too loud. Let me kill this. We don't need that. What I'm gonna do is just drag this on back, and then how do I manage this? We're gonna kill that. Okay, great. Let's see how it sounds. We're gonna turn it way down though.
Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need.
Ooh.
I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm
Oh yeah, that feels really, really smooth. I actually don't hate that at all. So let's go ahead and bring up that volume, and we're gonna go ahead and get this in time with the rest of the beat. So let's open this up. Here we go. Obviously, this is way too loud, but it's just so I can hear it and quantize it correctly. So first of all, anytime that we play a cymbal or anytime that we play a kick, those need to be for sure perfectly in time. The snare is going to not be quite as easy. This is also, what is this? This is a cymbal here. We've got to get this in time. All right, let's see how it sounds. Actually, all of these snares, they can be in time. Ooh, not bad for a live playthrough right in front of you. Not bad. What is this? Oh, that was the tom that accidentally went off. It's not real. Okay. This wasn't real. This wasn't real. I'm starting to figure out what to look for. Let's get all of this quantized. That's already quantized. There we go. All right, all of that was good. This tom was real. I did mean to actually physically play that on the kit. Let's get this in here with the accent. This wasn't real. This was a fake one. Actually, it looks like I can just quantize all of this. There was no rolls in there. This looks like a time where I hit the cymbal, but it just the vibration of it made the tom go off. All right. There we go. Something weird here. There we go. Let's get that in. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty good. I'm loving this drum kit for this song. It's got that smoky, sort of really kind of interesting vibe going. Oh, I have a feeling that Mr. Aaron is in the chat. Aaron is one of my closest friends. Mr. Aaron, are you here? Let me get this scooted back a little bit. Let's do this 30-second note here. All right, so here's the beauty about me recording on an electronic kit. I missed a cymbal. So because I missed it, I can just fix it. I can just fix it and keep going. Like that is the beauty of this electronic kit. Yeah, we're gonna play this 16th note here. Sure, sounds good. All right, so we can get all of this running. Mr. Aaron, are you here in chat with us? All right, these all look fine. Let me get all these quantized. I can't quantize this because this is a 30-second note. Let's get that right. Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. That felt really smooth. I'm gonna put an open hi-hat, but what I'm finding is that I tried it just a second ago. This drum kit, how it's syncing with my electronic drum kit, the open hi-hat's just not there. You know what? I don't know if I actually like that fill. Okay, fine. We'll keep it for right now. It's fine. Okay, so guess what? We can actually kill this right here. We're going to deal with the open hi-hat later. No, that's fine. Okay, guess what? We are officially done with messing with the drums at the moment, which is really nice.
Give me a drink.
Okay.
That bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need.
Oh, that's so fun.
I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling
Okay, okay. You know what? That's good enough for right now. We're gonna do drums input monitor, and then we have drums. I love that smoky sound that this drum has. We're gonna go ahead and switch gears. Um, we're gonna go ahead and switch gears. What I want to do is I actually want to get a bass guitar going here. Um, so I got to get it tuned up, and then we can jump right in. Like, we are gonna build this song out right now. That is like what we are doing. We're getting some good bones for this song, so we can kind of build around it. Hey, is everything like really clear on screen for everybody? Is it like pretty easy to see, pretty easy to hear everything that's happening? Is there any adjustments that need to be made as far as logic or my voice goes or anything like that? I'm sort of figuring out this setup for the first time. I want to make sure it actually sounds good and looks good for everybody. Oh, it is good. Okay, I love that. All right, so let's get this bad boy tuned up, and then we're gonna lay down some bass. We're gonna lay down some bass, baby. Oh, it's input 1. Stop that. It's gotta be input 2, bro. All right. Yeah, the cool thing is there are no session musicians that need to be hired. It's me. That's it. I just get to play the whole thing from front to back, sing the whole thing from front to back, so it cuts down to the amount of time that's actually needed. Go away, quick help button. Nobody asked. I probably accidentally clicked it. All right, we're going to do bass guitar input monitor, and then we'll do bass guitar down here where we can actually lower the volume. So this makes it really easy for me to kind of play. All right, so we're in the key of C. Let me think of how I want to actually do this. I don't think I need to do anything for verse 1, y'all.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and all.
That's too heavy.
Stepped on a tack and fell on my back. Gotta give me a drink. Can't wake up, but it's almost noon. Can't walk straight.
Oh yeah,
to the
we're gonna
back
do
of
it.
my room.
We're gonna do it before and after pretty soon here. As soon as I finish up a couple of these instruments.
Gotta give me a
Excellent idea, Gary.
drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing
No,
I need.
1.
I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure inside, 'cause I've been drinking all night. But I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
Oh, that's so cool. I actually really like how that part flows. I need to do it a little bit better. So I slide up to the 1. Maybe I start down an octave. 1 down here. And then I go up to the 1 on the next one. Slide it down to the 4. Then up to the 4 afterwards.
Gotta give me a drink.
Let's see how that sounds live.
Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure inside, 'cause
I don't know that the lower octave actually adds anything. I really don't. I think I should just hang out and 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Feeling no pain. 3, 4. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna feel a little bit better. Let's try it.
give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure inside, 'cause I've been drinking all night. But I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
I don't know. I'm gonna try that verse again. After I had a good take on the chorus, I was like, well, I might as well try to go in. I'm actually gonna go ahead and play that whole thing again. I'm very close to what I want, but I want it to be a little smoother. 2, 3. 2, 3. Or sorry. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Gotta
Let's
give me
play
a
that live a couple more times.
drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet.
Actually, that's not bad. Not terrible. That's not a bass part. That's an electric part there. Okay, so we need to play this a couple more times to make sure it's in a good spot. Oh, you know what we could do to lead into it? Do that piano line. Yes. Two, three, four. And then 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Something like that might work. Let's try it.
Gotta give me a drink.
Oh gosh, that's hard to do. Let me think. Got it.
Gotta give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure inside, 'cause I've been drinking all night. But I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
How does that sound? I wonder. I don't mind it. I like the lead in. I think it's better on the one string. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna go from under. So 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Something like that. All right, let's try it.
Give me a drink.
I forgot to get ready to record that. There it is. Yeah. Let's try it.
Give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure inside, 'cause I've been drinking all night. But I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
Oh, I missed the note. It's supposed to be going to a 1, not a 4. Let me try it one more time. That was pretty close. I just want to get it a little bit more locked in. Here we go.
Give me a drink. Yeah,
I missed. Yep, sounds good.
give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure inside, 'cause I've been drinking all night. But I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
Okay, we'll keep that now as a loop. That didn't go too poorly. Overall, I thought it was decently clean as far as a bass loop went for the verse. I'm just keeping really like low, big notes. I'm kind of keeping it in the same vein as the keys. The idea is just to keep some low, like thickness in there. And the reason why I'd like to do it that way is because, let me get that cut here. The reason I think that's going to work is because it will allow the acoustic guitar loops that are really strong. I think it'll allow those to come through a little bit more strongly if the bass and the piano are just holding their ground really steady on the chord that we're on. So let's go ahead and get this quantized, see how it sounds, monophonic, and we're going to need a 16th note, but we got to be careful with this specifically. Okay, let's try it.
Yeah, that bourbon sweet.
You know what? I don't want to do that with all the instruments. It's like too hard. I don't want to deal with that. Okay. No. Oh, lordy. Yeah, that's great. All right, yeah, just whenever I hear that something doesn't work, I just go ahead and exit it out from being quantized, and then it usually just takes it back to what I played, which of course is going to be pretty close. So 2, 3. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this too. I want it to be smoother. Yeah, 3, 4. There we go. Super smooth. Yep. 3, 4, 2. Ready? We're gonna let that be a little smoother. Fine. Great. And 2, 3. It sounds a little choppy for me. Actually, it looks like I did play it kind of choppy. Let's bring that right there. There we go. But this is gonna bother me because it's late. All right, fine. Okay, not bad, not bad. 2, verse. Oh, them low frequencies are coming through super strong. So let's go ahead and get this quantized as well. We'll do it to the 8th note, I think. Yeah, 8th note, because I didn't play anything real quick. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 2 again, and 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2. It's good enough. It'll work. All right. Sounds good. And actually, you know what? While we're here, you know what we can do? We can go ahead and paste this another time. This second time was cleaner than the first, to be fair. Paste it one more time, and then that leads us into the next chorus based on what Mr. Gary put there for us. So, okay. Hey, by the way, for anyone who is new to the chat, just to give you an FYI on what I'm doing, I am creating tracks and loops and things like that, and I'm playing live instruments in order to surround Mr. Gary's song. And Mr. Gary is actually in chat right now, but this is a little bit of what he gave me before. Let me put on the talkback mic here. He put in all the garnish. He threw me some drums. I'll keep my drums in there. I think it's fine. And then he also sent his vocals and his guitar loop. So this is what we started with, which is some really cool and creative songwriting. And what we're doing is we're building a track around it. So here is what we started with. We're going to do a little before and after, although it's not really an after. It's like a before and I've just started, an hour ago kind of thing. Here we go.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and I almost blew, stepped on a tack and I fell on my back, gotta give me a drink.
Great idea.
Can't wake up but it's almost noon, can't walk straight to the back of my room, girlfriend wants me to show her the moon,
This is the beginning.
Give me a drink.
This is the before.
And that bourbon sweet, yeah, it's sure a treat. Gonna drink it all night until I'm feeling no pain. Yeah, I'm sure a sight, 'cause I've been drinking all night.
I love this chorus. Chorus is fun.
Sure I'm feeling tight, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
And then, of course, we go back to the verse. So here's what we have so far. When I go ahead and mute Gary's original tracks that he sent in, except for, of course, the loops that we're keeping. And then we have replaced that synthesized guitar for a real guitar playing that main loop. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and bring it up. I'm going to bring it up in the mix like already just because it's one of the main players that we have. The accents we can keep nice and low. The strum we're going to go ahead and bring up a little bit as well. So let's hear what we have so far. Actually, I don't need to bring it up that far. Okay, let's hear what we have so far from just starting recording just like an hour or two. No, it was just an hour ago, actually. I literally started about an hour ago. Here we go.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and I almost blew, stepped on a tack and fell on my back. Gotta give me a drink. Can't wake up, but it's almost noon. Can't walk straight to the back of my room. Girlfriend wants me to show her the moon. Gotta give me a drink. And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure inside, 'cause I've been drinking all night. But I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
Oh yeah. That low bass like shreds on the verse, man. I'm almost thinking that this bass should actually be there in the first verse. It's like so fat and rich. It's like hard for me not to want to put this bass here because it's so rich and just thick with okay, relax with it. It just adds so much.
Gotta give me a drink. And that bourbon sweet.
Yeah, and so
Stubbed my toe on the way to
it's
my
so
room,
rich and
tripped on the
large.
cat and I almost blew.
Can I do this? Am I able to just drag this out just for time? Yeah, okay, I can.
Girlfriend wants me.
That's great.
Girlfriend wants me to show her the
Yeah,
moon.
pretty good.
Gotta give me a drink. And that bourbon.
And actually that lift between the low C, I'm actually playing C1 on this. Like it is an incredibly low note. And so what I'm kind of thinking here is actually I want to take it from here. What I'm thinking I can do is because the range changes so much, it's going to still feel different enough. So here's those super low frequencies. I mean, it's crazy low. And then we go into the chorus. We're literally 2 octaves higher. So I think it'll make it feel different enough to where it won't be a problem, to where we still have enough texture shift with the other instruments that we're going to be putting in and everything. So,
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and I almost blew.
guys, is it time? Is it time for me to bring out the big boy? I think it's time. I think it's time. It's time to bring out the big boy. And let's get rid of this amp though. We don't need the amp. We do need a noise gate on this guy, on this fellow. All right, there we go. All right. Let's I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready to hear me play an instrument that I have no business playing. I'm going to do it anyway. All right. Let's unplug the bass and check it out. Y'all, I have a lap steel guitar that I just bought. It's the Rogue NTS thingy. I actually don't know what it is, but look at this. I gotta use a steel a glass slide, and we're gonna get cooking on this thing. I hope. All right, let's get this thing in tune, and then I'm gonna actually be recording in real time steel guitar, which I literally just picked up last week. So I am not very good at this instrument, but it doesn't matter. As long as I can play the right loop, then it should be totally fine. Also, I love this setup with the input monitoring because like I can just like talk and tune at the same time, or talk and play, and it doesn't get in the recording. I don't have to like be quiet or silent. I can just kind of communicate and talk. Welcome to anyone who is new in chat. This is just a chat where I'm producing for Mr. Gary. He's an incredible songwriter. You should certainly look him up. Gary Baldanza. You should look him up on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. He's on all the streaming platforms. He is incredible. He's an incredible songwriter, and I've had the honor of being able to record and kind of help him produce some of these songs. So let's get this steel guitar going, baby.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped
Let's make this thing loud.
Stepped on a tack and fell on my back. Gotta give me a drink. Can't wake up,
All right,
but it's
I'm gonna change the tone a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit brighter. I like that. Okay.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room. Tripped on the cat and I almost blew. Stepped on a tack and fell on my back. Gotta give me a drink. Can't wake up, but it's almost noon. Can't walk straight to the back of my room. Girlfriend wants me to show her the moon. Gotta give me a drink.
Something like that.
Bourbon sweet.
No, I actually don't care about the verse at all. I only care about this chorus. We got to figure out how to put a steel part in here. So that's our starting bass. I'm really trying to just figure out how to space this all right. I wonder if I'll aim better if I put it on this different finger here. Yeah, I want to be on that major 7th, I think.
Gotta give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
Yeah, something like that. I've got to play it way better than that, but... And then, so I'll go 1 to the 1, 1 to the 7. Something like that might be really, really nice to play. Let me try it.
Gotta give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
It's not perfect yet, but I hopefully we can see the idea. So we got, maybe we do it before.
Gotta give
1,
me a drink.
2, 3.
Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm short of sight, 'cause I've been drinking all night. But I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
Okay, I think that is closer to where we want to be. Let's see if I can actually do it in tune, though. That's the hardest thing, because I have just started playing the steel guitar, so playing it in tune takes me a few passes.
Girlfriend wants me to show her the moon. Gotta give me a drink. Yeah, that
No, I'm supposed to come in right before beat 1, so I'm supposed to come in on beat 4. Here we go.
give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I
Oh, I missed. Also, it looks like I need to turn up the overall gain and input of this instrument. There we are. A little whistle.
Give me a drink.
Here we go. I got it.
Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me.
Little bit too high on that. Gosh, this instrument is so crazy to play.
Give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure.
Okay, it's closer. It's not good, but it's getting there. It won't clip like that when I actually play it. I just have it boosted quite a bit here, so it's coming through a little bit hotter than it actually is. All right, here we go.
Give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
Actually, it's pretty close on 1 or 2 of those. Let's hear it.
Yeah, that
Oh, I forgot. I have to get it off of the input monitor one. Steel guitar, input monitor, and then we can have steel guitar, like actually where it is.
That bourbon sweet,
A little low.
it's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me. Well, I'm feeling no pain.
Yeah, I think I want it to be a little brighter in tone, actually. So let's do this. Let's get a little brighter. Yeah, I'll slide into that last one. I think this is gonna go well. Here we go.
Give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me. Till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure inside.
It's closer. Definitely need a few more passes on the steel guitar to even get a workable loop.
Give me a drink.
Let's try it.
Yeah, that bourbon sweet,
Missed it by just that much.
give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me. Till I'm feeling no pain.
A little bit too hard on my attack, but actually that was way closer as far as the intonation. Let's see if I can get it. By the way, this is half of what producing actually looks like. It's just playing the same thing over and over again until you get it right. Like that is in essence how it works. You got to have the perfect play all the way through. Now, on an instrument that I stink at, it takes me a lot more tries. Like you saw when I was playing the drums and I was playing the acoustic, it took me like no time at all to record them. But let's see if I can get it.
Give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon.
A little bit high. Let's go one more. Let's see what I can do.
Give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me. Till I'm feeling no pain.
It's close. Let's get this more in tune and we can be on our way.
Yeah, that bourbon sweet,
That time I went too high.
give me a drink.
Let's try again.
Yeah, that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me. Till I'm feeling no pain.
Okay, it's closer. I really want to just get one good take on even one of the notes. I can punch in for the rest.
Give me a drink. Yeah, that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need.
Actually, you know what? I should have just focused on that from the beginning. That was a great first note. We're going to keep it and we're going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going right from that spot. Good.
Yeah, that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need.
Not quite low enough. Let's go again.
That bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need.
Oh, I went to B flat instead of B natural.
That bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it take.
All right, I see where I need to hit now.
That bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need.
I missed it that time. I just loaded. Here we go. I got it.
It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me. Till I'm feeling no pain.
It's pretty close.
It's the only thing I need. I let it take the.
We're going to go one more to make it a little bit softer of the touch, but I think I got the intonation that time.
That bourbon sweet, it's the only.
Oh, duh. That's where I play. Here we go.
That bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need.
A little too high, but otherwise good.
That bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need.
Just a hair bit too low, but otherwise good.
That bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it.
90% there.
That bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need.
Ah, undershot it by just a hair.
That bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need.
Oh, just a hair over. That was almost perfect that time.
That bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me.
Okay, good. I will keep it. It was good. Certainly good enough for right now for what we're aiming for. Nice. All right, let's do the next one to the 4.
Only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me.
Just a hair bit too high, otherwise good.
Only thing
Come
I
on.
need. I I let it take the rest of me.
Again, just to overshot it by a bit.
Only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me. Till I'm feeling no pain.
How was that?
I let it take the rest of me. Till I'm feeling
Okay, it's okay. Let me do it again. It's close.
only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me.
Oh, I went to B flat instead of A.
Only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me.
Just a hair too high there.
Only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me. Till I'm feeling no pain.
All right, I'll take it. For the first one, I need to redo the second one, of course, because I didn't quite nail it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We'll keep it. It's fine for what it is. I'm going to be excited to hit the next instrument after this. This is a struggle. And then... All right, so where are we right now? Where... That's what I think I'll do. I'll just hang out where I am. All right.
Take the rest of me. Till I'm feeling no pain.
Pretty close. I'm just going to do... Yep, that's it. That's what I'm going to do.
Take the rest of me. Till I'm feeling no pain. I know.
Done. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of recording all by yourself, is you can take the best takes and take as many as you need, because it's going to create a better, much better final product, because I took the time to play this right. Now, granted, you know, if I hired in a steel player who was super seasoned and great, you know, they would only have to do a few takes to get it, but that's okay.
Yeah, that bourbon sweet. It's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me.
It'll work for right now.
I'm feeling no pain.
Oh, is where that'll happen right there. Nice. Nice-oo. All right. Actually, let me cut this here. Let me cut this here, so we don't need anything before it. Okay, so now the nice part is I can use this for the second half. Let's try it.
I know I'm sure inside, 'cause I've been drinking all night.
There we go. Okay, it will work for now as a puzzle piece. Welcome if you're just arriving. As you can tell, I'm not a super seasoned steel guitar player, but the rest of them are coming along just fine. So we've got the acoustics coming in with our loop here. Probably gonna need to. We have our acoustic strum.
And that bourbon sweet.
That'll work. Got our piano going.
Well, I'm feeling okay.
Oh, hey, welcome. Yeah, we're in a tracking session rather than like a mixing. Like I was just given these loops up top as a starting place, and then I'm building tracks around it. That's all that's happening right now.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped up, and that bourbon.
So that's what I started with, and now we're on to actually playing out all of the instruments. But yeah, this is just a tracking session at the moment. We'll do actual mixing later, but for right now I just played the drums live about 15 minutes ago, played the bass live about 10 minutes ago. I just bought a steel guitar last week, so it takes me way too many tries to actually get running, but the keys and the AG were all just tracked all live. I'm thinking that I'd like to actually play a little bit of electric, much better at electric than I am steel, but let's see if we can get an AG start to track here. Oh, good. Yeah, the steel guitar, I probably gonna do something where I probably do a little bit of pitch correction on it, just because I can't play it super well myself. E.g., let's let's do EG input monitor, and let's get this. I don't know. Let's just do like a nice distorted guitar here, and we'll crack this in a minute. The input monitor can be up, and the actual volume of the track will track in at -12. Welcome, by the way. My name is Zach, and I am a country singer and producer. And I guess I also do EDM nowadays, which is weird, but you know, I enjoy it, so that's fun. But yeah, let's see if I can get something in here as far as an electric part. I haven't even considered what to do yet. Sorry, I got to get the input over to input 2. I haven't even thought of what could be nice for an electric guitar line here. Let me get super quick tuned on this. We've got electric guitar input monitor and EG. We have to make sure these are both input 2 so we don't have the feedback. Okay, so we're chilling here. We need EG input monitor. There we go. Okay, so let's get the treble pickup going. Let's get the tuner. But yeah, how's everyone's day going so far? I just started tracking I don't even know what time my stream started. It was like maybe an hour and 10 minutes ago, something like that. But yeah, I'm planning on streaming for about probably another 30-40 minutes, and then I've got a single piano lesson, and then after that I'm gonna eat dinner with my family. That'll be nice, and then I'll probably do some more streaming tomorrow as well.
Give me a drink. Yeah.
Man, I really like how that bass guitar and keys lick is coming along. We've got and 2. Then we're hanging out the high register on the 1 major 7 to the 4, minor 4, and back to the 1. That's gonna be so stinking cool when we get it actually all layered in. I'm wondering if I just do something really incredibly basic for this, for the electric. It's way too loud right now, of course, but it won't be when it's actually tracked in.
Stub my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and I almost blew, slipped on my tack and fell on my back. Gotta give me a drink. Can't wake up, but it's almost noon. Can't walk straight to the back of my room. Girlfriend wants me to show her the moon. Gotta give me a drink.
And then maybe we can do that fun. Could be really interesting to do there. I could, but also I think that might be too much doubling. So maybe what we'll do for these verses is we'll bring that in on the second verse. Something like that might be really a nice texture to add into verse 2, where it's just kind of doubling what we already have, but it's got a little bit more fuzz, a little bit more edge. I actually want to have a little bit more treble in my sound. Let me fix that. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, that's going to be too heavy. I think the light bit of palm muting is going to be the play. Let me turn down my actual input because I'm just running too hot with this EG. That sounds a little bit better. Sounds a little bit more trebly. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get this to fit. You know what we might try? We're going to stick on one note for that entire time. We're just going to follow the... Alright, I got an idea. Well, if I didn't miss. You know, that's not terrible. And maybe split to beat on the second iteration. Yeah, that's probably a good play. All right, let's try to see if I can track that again a little bit cleaner.
Feeling no pain.
All right, I think that's actually where we're supposed to go into the chorus. I think we have an extra loop of this right now, which I don't think is the play. Let me bring that back here. We've got this. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just like make this happen earlier. There we go. Let's try that, and let's grab all of the. Oh, we don't have loops for this yet. So I think that's gonna bleed really nicely, going straight into the chorus of the next guy here. So we can go ahead and. Oh no, that's not what I meant. All right, let's delete that, and then we can do the. And we'll get a nice drum fill in there to lead us into the next section. We've got our chorus. Let me grab all of that. Let me split that maybe? Or maybe it'd be better just to grab it halfway through. Yeah, I'm gonna just split it. Okay, there we go. We're gonna keep it actually. That's gonna be better. Okay, let's try to put that on beat 2 beats right before the chorus. Oh, it's already in there. How nice. Actually, it's fine. We'll just do that. We can actually go all the way back here like that. We're gonna need to fix this MIDI note here. There we go. That'll work for right now. That'll work. We'll put in an actual bass part later. But for now, we know what we need. We need this. Looks like I took it on beat 2. So let's grab that right here. Let's get it pasted in. There we go. And then we can go ahead and split it up. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to replay it. I'll replay this in a minute. I'm going to go an octave slide up. That way we can meet that in a really smooth way here. But for now... Yeah, that's smooth here. Oh, I definitely need to do that at the middle part there. So let's see what I can do. I love that little that's fun. All right, let me try it. No. I think I just have to chill on beat 1 then. Here we go. And that's not terrible. I actually think I can use part of that to actually hold that lick. It looks like I was recording not quite hot enough, but that's not a huge deal because I'm running it direct in. So that's fine. Oh yeah, that's gonna add a lot. would seem that I need to copy and paste what I had earlier, because it seems like that acoustic loop is enough out of time where we really need the quantized version of this to exist. So I think this is on the second beat right there. Let's try that. Well, I think that'll make it sound better. That doesn't sound like it's in the right spot. Maybe it is. Yeah, okay. Oh, duh. It definitely is. Alright, sounds good. We need to quantize this electric, and then I need to go play the bass right after that in order to get that slide into the chorus. You know what? I might as well play it while I'm here. So we need to get the bass guitar input monitor on. Let's go ahead and get a bass track ready. We can go ahead and bring this up. And what I need to do is take this super low bass and start sliding up 1, 2, 3. So something like we're already here. Maybe we go up. And then we have it rides right up. That could probably work really well. Okay, let's try it. Why not? All right. Oh no, wrong track. My beat. There we are. Not even close. I need to get that up really quick. Boom, boom. Maybe I do. Boom, boom, boom. And then it'll lead right into it. Maybe that's the play. All right, let's try it. Oops. That's supposed to be C, not B flat. Boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. I don't think that timing works out at all. Oh, I actually slide from C. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh my gosh, that's like, that fits like a glove if I actually like time it right. Yo, that's sick. Okay, happy accident. We'll take it. I gotta slide it up, not down though. I messed up at the end. Did I miss the note? No, I was just a little late. That's actually not terrible. So we got 1, 2, and then we have that run there. Okay, that run is so fun. Okay, let me get that right in time. Here we go. Sorry, my Jack Black is showing, I guess. That's it. I think I just nailed it right there, because it's going to meet the slide up on the way up, and all I need to do is crossfade that in, and it will work. I think it will work properly if I'm right about what I'm thinking. I'm gonna need to quantize that real quick, and then we can hear a little bit of a before and after for where we are right now. It's coming along. I just straight up don't need this part of the slide. That was just in order to make sure that I could actually get it quantized properly. Let me take out the fade in for right now. I'm so excited for this. I didn't even mean for that to happen that way. It just kind of worked out where the slide from the C is what I actually played. Yep, just needs a crossfade. You know, I don't even know if I should quantize this, because it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I think is the phrase of the day, you know? All right. And then it flows right into the chorus. That's pretty all right. I think that's fine for right now. I don't want to overdo here for no reason. Let me get that cross-faded here. Make sure there's no pops. Oh, that thing's thumping. Yeah. Yeah, flows right into the chorus, baby. Let's go. That feels really cool. I'm very happy that that was so easy to actually track that way. I don't know if I want the EG in the first round. I think that that's something that on verse 1 we need to kind of save some of our cards there. I'll deal with the steel guitar later. Right now we've got our acoustic that's running. I think our acoustic and keys are in a good spot. Keys are already good. Apparently I was having troubles with my one of my pedals here. Jeez. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's do a little bit of a before and after to see where we are. This is actually coming along okay so far as tracking goes. All right, so let's unmute his. Let me solo mine. Let's solo his. This is what Gary sent me. Just for reference, for anyone who is maybe new to the stream, new to the chat. Gary sent me some lyrics as well as a piano parts, and he used Contact for his guitar part. So he played these chords, and it came up with this cool little rhythm. Here, let me put it with a click with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I love how it kind of pushes that rhythm a little bit, and that's what I built the electric guitar around. Was exactly that specific push of the 16th note, and then we also have that little acoustic slide loop that he gave me. So, anyways, this is what we started with. Here we go. Let's take a listen. Here we go.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and I almost blew, stepped on a tack and I fell on my back, gotta get me a drink. Can't wake up but it's almost noon, can't walk straight to the back of my room, girlfriend wants me to show her the moon, gotta get me a drink.
Chorus and
that bourbon sweet, yeah, it's sure a treat.
Actually, it's not fair to compare this because this is my drums. I put my own drums in here, but it's so, that accent was so heavy. I'm gonna make that chill a little bit. I'm just gonna go individually drag down this accent because it's so crazy over the top heavy that it's actually ruining sort of the vibe that Gary originally gave me. So let me make this chill. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna bring down some of these snare drum like hits on beat 2. Well, actually, it's not even on beat 2. It's on the it's on the E of 1. Of 1? 1E and sure. Okay, there we go. That's gonna make that feel so much more smooth, I think, to have it be an accent but not be so incredibly punched that it, you know, kind of just ruins the tone and the vibe. Good enough for right now. Okay. Let's try that again. Here comes the or let's just go right into the chorus. Chorus.
Give me a drink.
2. Ready?
And that bourbon sweet,
there we go.
Yeah, it's sure a treat. Gonna drink it all night.
Yeah.
Until I'm feeling no pain. Yeah, I'm sure a sight. 'Cause I've been drinking all night. Sure I'm feeling tight. 'Cause I'm feeling no pain. Got back home
okay,
and I had a fight. Girlfriend's mad that
I do love that push. That push is so cool. So here's what we have so far from for our current tracking. Yes, more than 2. I don't disagree that Gary was just kind of giving me a scratch for what he was kind of wanting. The reason is because he actually wants me to track in my vocal. And so that is not true, Gary. I think you are quite a good singer. So here's what we have so far. Oh, let me kill the I didn't realize that I didn't kill the, there we are. So here's what we have so far. I like the acoustic guitar there. It feels a little bit smoother. Verse 2, and this is my voice now.
Stubbed my toe on the way to my room, tripped on the cat and almost blew, stepped on a tack and fell on my back, gotta give me a drink. Can't wake up but it's almost noon, can't walk straight to the back of my room, girlfriend wants me to show her the moon, gotta give me a drink. And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need, I let it take drinking all night. I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
Yeah. That's coming along with the electric. I never did quantize that, huh? Yeah, I gotta get it going. I think I want to re-sing the yeah, it's monophonic. I want to re-sing the chorus there now that I'm hearing more instrumentation that might be a little bit easier to manage. So, but let me oh, thank you, Desert. Appreciate that, man. Okay, let's see what this sounds like. I want it more smooth. There we are, yeah. Yeah. Wait. Why did I? Oh, duh. Because the loop starts here. I don't have to play it all the way through. There we go. Let's try that. There we go. We got it. All right, so now we can just hit Command R, have this doubled that leads us right into the chorus. I'll deal with the later. I'm just trying to get as much actually physically recorded as I can at the moment. I gotta tell you, I'm really considering doubling this acoustic guitar down the octave, like tuning the guitar down to be able to get me all the way down. I don't know. It just doesn't have enough like oomph for me, but I'm not putting a bass guitar in there. Let's just see what it would sound like if I faked it for real quick. I just want to see how bad it would sound. Hello? Why are you no work? Did I hit the wrong button? Oh, there we are. Huh. You know, I kind of like it down an octave here. So, but what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to pretty radically change the EQ here. We're going to let some of those lower bass frequencies come in. We're going to boost some of that fret noise, some of that high-end air. We're going to take out all of the mids here so that we're not competing for space with my lead vocal. Because I'm sitting in that kind of low mid register. Few milliseconds delay. I don't know. I don't even know if it needs it. If really all I'm looking for is a little bit lower of that frequency spectrum, because this guitar loop feels a little weak without some low end, but I'm just not willing to put in bass here. Honestly, I want to get rid of the lows again. I hate it. Let me kill it. I just want that. Yeah. What if I put like a stereo spread on this? Just to like... I don't know that I'm actually willing to have channel delay. Yeah, we would do 2 samples. Why not? That's fine. Just give it a little bit more. We'll do a couple of milliseconds delay. That sounds good. I'm down for that. Golly, man, that bass is thumping. Golly, man. Chill out. Oh, it's because I have Chroma Glow on. I forgot that I haven't had this in like months. I need to actually figure out what the level is on this. Hang on. Gotta give me a drink. Can't wake up, but it's almost noon. Can't walk straight to the back of my room. Girlfriend wants me to show her the moon. Gotta give me a drink. Man, I love how the floor just gets wiped out from under you. I don't know if it can stay in this form forever, but we might be able to add some nice swell guitars in there for the chorus as well. Just really back and ambient, tons of reverb, tons of delay. Girlfriend wants me to show her the I think that's play. Gotta give me a drink. All right. That bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know All right, we're gonna redo the lead vocal, and then I'm gonna go redo the drums for the chorus too. I don't know. I want it to be a little bit more dynamic than it is, but it's not in a bad spot. But I do want some of those accents to punch through. All right, here we go. We got to get chorus redone. I don't remember the little revisions of lyrics that I had. All right, let's try it. See what I can do. I don't even know if I need the click now that I have so much stuff in here. All right, let me try it. All right. And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I'm wondering if I go to C instead of D on that last note. Let's try it.
And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
Just a hair bit under pitched on that pain there. I wonder if I like the C better than the D though. Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. Okay.
And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
I wonder if maybe if I don't do the higher note, till I'm feeling no pain. The reason I was considering that was because it's an interval of a tritone, which is certainly a crunchy and kind of dissonant interval. So I figured putting that there in that spot would highlight the minor 4 chord in a really fun way, and have those two tendency tones. A flat is going to resolve back to G, and then of course D is going to resolve back to C. That might be a cool thing, but I don't know that I need to like music theory so hard that I like make the melody less effective. I think that just singing, cause I'm feeling no pain, have a nice like, I don't know how, I don't know that I have time to do the country voice crack there, but you know, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it till I'm feeling no pain. I don't know if I have time because it's like feeling no pain. It's like a quick 16th note succession. By the way, Gary, I'm sure you noticed this. I have lowered the tempo so that I have more time to say these words. There's a lot of words here, man. And I think if I slowed down the tempo, I think I only slowed it down like 5 or 6 BPM, but I think it just gave the words a little bit more time to like get out. That way, that way the words don't feel rushed. Anyways, let's try this chorus again. Let's go.
And that bourbon sweet,
Oh my gosh, I hear the pitch correction on there. That's gonna drive me insane. Let's go.
and that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me.
I was early on. I'll let it. Can't do that.
Only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
Maybe I go softer on the tone. I don't know.
I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
Till I'm feeling no pain. Maybe a little. Yeah, it makes sense. Sing harmony lower if you went higher on feeling no pain. Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely add in some harmonies on chorus too. Like those are going to be like almost like non-negotiable. Like you got to have that thickness here, especially because this isn't our usual type of country. This is very different from our previous projects. If you're still here in a minute, Desert, towards the end of my recording session for the last like 2-3 minutes, I'll show you the last project that we did. It's actually out on YouTube and Spotify. It's so differently put together. This one is kind of like more of like that sort of old dusty western kind of country, which I love, but the last one is the last song that we did is more of that kind of like it's not worship by any means, but it I think that it's like that other half of country that's heading towards more of that hyper dynamic feel. But anyway, here we go. Let me see if I can redo that. So
Yeah, that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need.
yo, bass guitar, can you like chill?
Yeah, that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need.
It's the only thing I need. Yeah. I'm just gonna re-sing it. I'm just gonna re-sing it. I can do it better.
Yeah, that bourbon.
A little late.
Yeah, that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
1 second. Be right back. All right.
I'm feeling no pain.
I'll be right back, friends. 1 sec. Sorry about that. All right, I'm back. My bad. Okay, so let me hit the rest of this chorus again. All right.
And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
Now, I don't like it so heavy. I want it softer there. All right, let's go.
Take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
All right, let's try that. Is that any better?
Till I'm feeling no pain.
I need to get up there quickly. I don't have time to do the pain. I don't have time to do the second note because it's a 16th note. All right.
Take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
Better.
Till I'm feeling no pain.
Okay, but now it sounds auto-tuned. Bruh. I gotta figure this out.
Take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain.
Maybe just getting off of it real quick like that.
Till I'm feeling no pain.
That's not terrible. It's kind of flippant. I like it. I like it. All right, we'll keep it for right now. Let's keep going.
Feeling no pain. I know I'm sure inside, 'cause I've been drinking all night. But I sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain.
Yeah, I like the like almost like whole step bend that I'm doing there. Pain. Actually, that's heck. That's almost going towards like a minor third bend, like on a guitar, as if I would do it there.
I know I'm sure inside,
Yeah.
'cause I've been drinking all night. But
It's
I
slow.
sure am feeling alright, 'cause I'm feeling no pain. I sure am feeling alright.
That's just slow. I gotta probably redo this. I just sang it too slow. That's not a huge deal.
I've been drinking all night, but I sure
am.
I've been drinking all night, but I sure am feeling alright. 'Cause I'm feeling
Yeah. This is better on the timing. I was just too late last time. And I got a little bit more of that like country voice buzz scoop going on. But I'm still. I think that's definitely gonna make it feel way more authentic and country if I can actually get the vocal technique in there. Okay. Sweet deal. This is good.
drinking all night, but I sure am feeling alright. 'Cause I'm feeling no pain.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna keep this for right now. Everyone, hi chat, good to see you guys. If you're just coming in for the first time, what I'm doing right now is I'm taking a project that was given to me, just some starting lyrics, a starting melody, a starting kind of built guitar. It's a synthesized guitar loop. And then now we're just creating a whole track from it for the songwriter. And he is actually in the chat. He's incredible. Major lift, minor fall. I feel that. As in B to C for the first one. Pain. Minor fall going back down to B flat. Pain. Could be interesting. I could see what you're saying, Desert. Let's go. I like that. And we're back in the verse. I don't even know what the next verse lyrics are. What do we got?
Got back home, man, I had a fight. Girlfriend's mad that I stayed up all night, tiptoed around to the edge of the bed. That bourbon's gone in my head.
Hey, I don't know if we might keep the lyrics in that same form, but I just wanted to mention our eventual goal. Maybe me and Gary are still sort of working out sort of overall vision casting for this song, but something that I think could be so cool is replacing the alcohol for finding love, right? Like instead of like and that bourbon's sweet, it's the only thing I need, I'll let it take the rest of me. That's like You know, that's just promoting alcoholism, kind of. So my thought here is making it about the girl. And that girl is sweet. She's the only thing I need. I'll I'll let her take the rest of me, or some iteration of that might be a really cool way, um maybe really cool way to kind of tie in the lyrics to not to make it a story rather than just like, hey, alcohol tastes good. Although you're not wrong, good bourbon is very enjoyable, and if done responsibly and all the good stuff. Okay, so
Stub my toe on the way
that's
to
so
my
cool. That low bass is really really punching in, even though I have it like more or less neutered. Yes. Oh my. Or cocaine. Yeah. No cocaine in our song today for sure.
room trip from the
Golly.
cat and almost blew
Okay.
step.
So this is in a decent place for right this second. I'm not even gonna like vocal edit. There's no point right now. Like I sang it close enough to where like it's not that deep for me to go in and uh physically pitch edit every single thing. The things that I think that need to be added are probably more of this garnish stuff down here. We can get a couple other things going. I'm going to replay this steel at some point. I'll probably layer in some not slide guitar, but some ambient swells on guitar at a couple spots just to give it a little bit more room and ambience. Then of course we'll start mixing. We'll definitely do some harmonies. Like those harmonies are going to sound great. Like when I get them going, it'll be like, and that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need.
Let it
Take the rest of me. Like that's gonna sound so good when I actually get it kind of layered. Oh my gosh. I could almost like just do that now, just for funsies here, because maybe the second verse lyrics are the same, and they're talking about the ills of life and how just drinking a little bit of bourbon makes it go away and whatnot. And then the third chorus, maybe that's when we could make things be a little bit more chill. But yeah, let me grab a background vocal real quick. Let me grab a background vocal track because I might as well. Band verb, lead aux, sure, whatever. We'll just do this. Oh, whatever, it's fine. I'll just do what is this? Background vocal. This isn't good. It's really not good, but it's good enough for right now, just to have a placeholder. All right, let's go. BGV1, and we'll do BGV2. I don't really need to pan these right now. It's not that important, but we're just tracking right now, really. Let's do left, right, good enough for right now.
and that bourbon sweet. It's
The only thing I need. We're gonna have to go to B for that second one. And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. Then I'll let it take the rest of me. And then I think I might leave Till I'm Feeling No Pain all by itself. And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me.
till I'm feeling no pain.
I know I'm sure as I... Okay, I flubbed the timing on that. I wasn't actually sure of what I did before. I kind of forgot. I know I'm sure... I was going to say such a sight. I know I'm sure... I keep on saying such instead of sure a sight. I know I'm sure a sight, 'cause I've been drinking all night. Oh, night. Alright, we're gonna get this background vocal layered down.
Oh, I'm sure a sight.
Oh, that was early anyway. I know, I'm sure a sight. I know I'm sure a sight, 'cause I've been drinking all night. 'Cause I've been drinking all night. There it is, got it. Jeez, man.
Oh, I'm sure a sight.
'Cause I've been drinking all night.
But I
It's closer. It's not perfect. I can go take care of that timing later. Just a placeholder for right now.
But I sure am feeling alright.
Yo, can I like... There we are. All right, we're chilling.
I've been drinking all night.
But I sure am feeling alright. Is that right?
But I sure am feeling alright.
Little low. But I sure... Little early.
I've been drinking all night. but I sure am feeling alright.
Good enough. Actually, the third one was better than the second one. The second one sucked. Let me see if I can get that going. Let me just fix that real quick.
Oh, I'm sure aside, 'cause I've been drinking all night.
Drinking is what's I'm rushing through that.
'Cause I've been drinking all night.
Yeah, it's close.
'Cause I've been drinking all night.
Nine is right.
'Cause I've been drinking all night.
It wasn't quite it.
'Cause I've been drinking all night.
Early.
'Cause I've been drinking all night.
It's closer.
'Cause I've been drinking all night.
The night is what's a little bit late. You know what? I'm gonna take care of that later. I just don't. There's no reason for me to do it right now, especially because I can just do it with flex timing later. We're gonna make the gain chill on this.
I know I'm sure aside, 'cause I've been drinking all night, but I sure am feeling alright.
Now here's the question of the night. Do I do the other harmony higher or lower than the current one? So the other option would be,
And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me.
right, like that's the one, or I could do that literally an octave down, right? Like that's the like.
And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me.
So what I'm thinking is, because there's only 3 notes in a chord, unless of course we do chord extensions and things like that.
And that bourbon sweet,
Like we're a third above on the higher harmony.
and that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need.
I'm thinking that I would actually probably go above, like,
And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling
break,
no pain.
2, 3.
I know I'm sure aside.
Like that could work, but also I could just do that an octave lower. Like did the same thing.
And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go lower. Just after hearing that, the kind of warmness and rhythm. I mean, of course, I could sing it in chest voice, and whatnot, and really make it thick. But I don't think it needs that. I just don't think it needs it. I don't think it needs it. I think it needs to stay a little bit more chill than that.
And
Oh, forgot that pushes. And that bourbon sweet.
And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure aside, 'cause I've been drinking all night.
I forgot the rest of the words, even though I'm literally looking at them. Might be. Oh, let me go again.
I've been drinking all night, but I sure am feeling alright.
Ew.
But I sure am feeling alright.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. That'll work. I haven't EQ'd this. I haven't done anything. I'm literally just laying it down just so we have it. We can use it as puzzle pieces for the times that we need it later. All right.
And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm feeling no pain. I know I'm sure aside, 'cause I've been drinking all night.
All right, fine. We got to get some drums in here, bro. We got to get some drums. And then, yeah, let me get some drums. I have to turn off the talkback mic for that. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to take 1 or 2 passes on the drums just to get a little bit more like action in the second chorus. I'm going to make it basically the same as I played in the first chorus, but I'm going to have a little bit more kick right before snare to kind of give it a little bit more punch here. All right, talkback mic has to go though. All right, see you in a sec.
And that bourbon sweet, it's the only thing I need. I'll let it take the rest of me till I'm
Okay, talkback mic's back on. I'm gonna have to edit those drums later, but that was way closer to what I was looking for. I literally missed one accent because I did a kick instead of a snare. But that doom ka doom ka doom ka. It's the same thing that I played earlier. It's just got more energy because I put another kick right before the snare each time on that last 16th note. It just adds excitement. And then I'm gonna like do a better fill into that where I do like ka goon doom boom ka. And I think that's gonna feel really nice. Anyway, all right. Just because I said I was gonna do it earlier, we're gonna go ahead and table this for now. I'm gonna show one of Gary's other projects that we just finished called My Country Home, and then we'll call it a night on the stream because I have a piano lesson coming up here in about 3-4 minutes. All right, 1 sec. I'll be right back. Got to get the other Logic project open, which means my voice goes away. Okay, the only problem is I can't actually talk in this project without having low latency mode on. So what I'll do is while I'm actually listening, while we're listening to the project itself, I will disable this and then re-enable it right afterwards. Okay, 1 sec. I'm gonna go ahead and play through some of what we have, and this is the other song for Desert, just to kind of get an idea about what I do. Here we go.
I know you like the view of the city skyline. You chase the neon lights, no time to breathe. But there's much more to life than always moving. I'd like to show you, so take a chance, you'll see. There's a place I think is almost heaven, a slower pace of I'd like to show you all that's sitting out there. It's a kind of life I think that we both need. The city life is no kind of life. Yeah, the city life is no kind of life for me. Old brick homes, dusty roads, and an open cornfield. Open pastures, lots of views that'll make your heart heal. So please leave the rush, you don't need the city. Just stay with me in my country home. In my country home. My country home.
So for that, specifically for the post chorus here, I sang all the vocals for that. Just recorded them like harmonies.
In my country home. My country home.
And bass guitars in there. Then we bring in some drums, baby.
We can take a drive with the top down. We can walk barefoot and feel the grass.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a country banger out here.
Like the smell of fresh cut hayfield.
Then we start bringing it up with a kick instead of whole note. We do half note coming up. 1, 2. Steel guitar. Push it.
Yeah, no brick homes, dusty roads, and an open cornfield. Open pastures, lots of views that'll make your heart heal.
Then we open it up to this gigantic post-chorus and end it. It's a pretty quick song. Here we go.
You can just stay with me in my country home. In my country home.
Nice open halftime groove.
A country home. In my country home. A country home. In my country home.
And then we let it ride out with that nice reverb tail there. Anyways, hey, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me this stream. It was great to meet you. If this is the first time I've met you, if you're already a part of either the country vocal stuff or whatever for our channel for the tips, great. If you're just coming around for the music producing stuff, great. I'm gonna keep doing this anytime that I work on one or two of my client stuff. They're both country. I have one EDM guy that I'm gonna see if I can get him to copyright some of his material ahead of time. That way I can do it on stream and actually produce the EDM stuff. That stuff's really fun too. But anyways, hey, thank you guys so much. Have an incredible rest of your night, and I will definitely be streaming again tomorrow. So sweet guys, thanks. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon.